It would be easier if it just paused the stream when you swap. Hopefully I'm back on. Ah, cool. I am live. Cool, I'm back. It's a shame you can't pause it and then swap again. Then it cuts off. Hello! But unfortunately, this is the only way to do it. Just having a munch a second. Yeah, I think it does that pretty much to protect your PlayStation account. So you're not streaming your account details as such, if you know what I mean. I understand why they do it. Just a bit of a pain you couldn't pause it. Right then. Let's wait and see if anyone else comes back. So you do it for security, so I suppose fair enough. But it would be nice if you could choose to pause it while you swap game. Now this game, this game is something else. This game is, there's so much to this game that I don't even know half of it. This is probably the most cunning shoot 'em up ever made to man. The amount of things you do for scoring and the way you've got to take apart the bosses bit by bit. I have thought about going on Twitch. I have got a Twitch account. I can stream to Twitch if I want to. I just started streaming on here, I suppose. I suppose ideally Twitch would be better. What I should do, now I'm home, is just stream on Twitch all the time now and see if I can get monetized. And just not bother going back to work. Right, almost finished filling my face. I'm happy now. Right, here we go. I'll take the scan lines off again because they don't show it properly when you're playing. Let's have a look what we got. Shot button. Weapon button. Where's my bomb button? Shot button, weapon, and I want. I'll have that one as. I'll have that one as option button. Yeah, it might be interesting to do. Right, okay, let me turn the scan lines off. Yeah, Battle Grieger, probably the most cunning shoot 'em up known to man. I'm sure people have written pages and books about how to score in this game, and I know pretty much hardly any of it. I know pretty. This game has got something called rank. So basically, the more weapons you pick up, and the more power-ups and things like that you pick up, and the more ships, your rank goes up. So the game gets harder and harder as you go. So a lot of people say, yeah, that's right. Once you get what people do is once the rank goes up, they suicide on you purposely to knock the rank back down. Plus, there's some clever ways of suiciding on bosses to get extra lives and stuff. At the first million mark on this, you can, on the second level, there's a secret. There's loads of secrets in this. There's a secret where you shoot some trees and the birds appear from them, which score really high. If you time it right with your lives, where you've got no lives whatsoever, you can shoot the birds, and as you die, your bomb will kick off and kill the birds, and it'll resurrect yourself. Yeah, the art style's wicked in this game, but it's the bullets are really hard to dodge. Not so much because some of the bullets are really hard to see. You can change it to more highlight them, but I want to keep it more like the arcade version, so I've left it. That's my credit button. So each ship is quite different as well. I quite like Gain because he's got piercing shot, which means basically the shot actually goes through enemies. But he's probably one of the hardest to use. Did a poor job of that. Basically, you pick up bomb fragments to get your bombs going. The replays of this game are crazy. The bullets are very hard to see in this game. The little line bullets you see there, they'll kill you as well. So you've got to be careful of it all. You can change your options to fire in different directions as well. Plus, if you want to score high in this, those medals that fall down the screen, these, you've got to keep collecting them. The more you collect them, the bigger they get. You can miss one of them, but if you miss two, they drop down to they drop back down to the lower level. All the bosses in this game as well, you can take the bosses apart. There's different tricks you can do on the bosses. So if you take one of his guns off, that's it. You can sit here for ages, scoring points off this boss. Now we've got problems. I'll see if I can do the suicide trick just for the hell of it. Now I haven't got no lives left. You got a timer you have, so you've got almost 1 million points. I say this game is balls hard. I'm not even going to get it. Right, let's try it again. There's a crazy amount of secrets and techniques and stuff to this game, depending on what character you use. I might use a slower character. I'm not particularly very good at this game. The Flying Baron is good. The snail's good as well. Let's use the snail. Also, there's different, depending how fast your shot is, because you can adjust your shot speed. Depending how fast your shot is, depends how fast the rank goes up as well. It seems like a simple game on the front, but no. Not if you want to score in it and play good at it. If I put the, I'll show you now if I can get them back on. You sometimes click off, 1 second. If I do the M2 gadgets, if I put them back on, what you'll see is on the right hand side, you see the rank graph at the top right. That's the rank in the game. So the higher that gets, the basically the harder this game actually gets. You can time the bosses out as well. See the rank going up? Plus in the arcades as well, you see this game in the arcade, they've got a reset on it because the game remembers the rank the last person was playing, so everyone wants to reset the game back to this bog standard rank. So what I want to do is try and take the turrets off before what I was doing with it actually. You can take the propellers off the front of the ship as well, but I can't do it. It's really difficult to do. What you can do, you can hog on this for ages. Also, the more power-ups and stuff you got, and the more side ships you got, the more higher the rank gets as well. I'll show you the trick with it. Well, I won't show you the trick, but I'll show you the secret to scoring really high on here. If you bomb there, you get loads of birds escaping, and if you bomb them, you get loads of points. Trying to kill everything on this, find all the secrets, do all the little die-in bits, and keep all the medals going to get the high scores. I don't know, it's insane basically. You basically sit on top of him and he can't shoot you. Also with the bosses as well, there's ways of getting extra bonuses off the bosses. Your bomb doesn't damage them until the boss is literally down about 25% off the top of the screen. Otherwise it doesn't actually damage the boss properly. And that comes into play on this boss coming up. Uh-oh. My rank will drop now. There's those are point scoring opportunities on the bosses. This boss, basically what you try to do is take bits off it. So you can get to the inner rings and then you can bomb the inner rings in one go to get loads of extra points. So basically if I try bombing him now, I won't actually hit him completely. So you've got to wait for him to move down the screen a bit. I'm not very good at doing this, mind either. So you basically want to bomb all those rings in one go. I'm going to continue. I'll try and do it. So I need him to come down basically. Come on, come down the screen. See the bullet patterns in this, they're really hard to dodge. Come on, come down. I'm gonna bomb me anyway. There's secret spear as well if you've got a bomb. So there's stuff all over this game. This game is nuts. It's good though. It's just really difficult. And the bullets are really hard to see. Can you turn on the bullet highlight thing? I want to see how they did it. Okay, I'll see if I can remember what option is to do it. Because unfortunately the options are all in Japanese. I can't remember which option does the bullets. I think it's... No, it's not that one. I think it's one of these. But as to which one it is, I'm not entirely sure. Did have... 1 second. Hang on, I'll have a look. I did have a translation of the actual menus. That tells you how to do it. I think it's on my phone. 1 sec. I got Mahu Daisakusen, I got the menus for that. Battle Griga, here we go. Pause menu, other menu. Right, here we go. Let me read this a second. Pause menu, game settings, other menu. Right, okay, hang on. Okay, default bullet glow and color. Right, okay. So is it this? It is the other menu. So bullet glow. So that's arcade default, and that's bullet glow and color. I think. Let me just check. That's the same. I think that's the one. I think that's it. Arcade default, bullet glow and color, but do not flash. Bullet glow red, but alright, there's all these options are to do with bullet glow. Check. So other settings. So if I turn, so according to that, that's arcade default off. That's bullet glow color. I think. Am I in the right menu? Other settings, sound. Actually, that might be sound. Yeah, I gotta try and read this thing. It's a bit awkward to read. Come on, pick it off. Come down, change. Continuous allowed. Alright, that's continuous allowed, I think, in the other settings. The first one is mode sound on or off. Pain in the ass keeps going out with the menu when you do it. Right, and that one should be continuous allowed on and off. I think that's the... God, this is really confusing. Yeah, I think that's continuous on, loud or on or off. Secret chips enabled, yes. Actually, I got it now, I think. Bullet enemy color. I think if I turn... Ah, right, okay. I think that's bullet enemy color, so you change the color of it then. That's glow. Let's try that. There's various options you can do. You can change them to pink, you can have them glow in, all sorts of things, but it's just figure out which option it does to do it. So if I continue, keep forgetting this. I'm not sure if you got a reset to do it. Maybe it wasn't that menu. Hang on. I'm gonna have to check this back after. So, free plays. Did I stay on where I did that? Let's see what that does. I think as I cancelled it. You are. I know, trying to work around the menus is a nightmare. I got a translation of it on my phone, but it's in like a text format, so it's a little bit awkward. Oh, okay, now I'm back continues. Alright, let's use him. Quite like his ship. And hopefully the bullets should be a different colour now. Yeah. Yeah, I got pink bullets on now. Pink bullets are the best. Seems cheaty though. And it does make them a hell of a lot easier to see, mind. Didn't see that though. As much as I quite like the pink bullets, and they are better, I don't know, seems like I'm cheating. You're not, like, but it just seems that way. Yeah, it's easier to see. With this ship, he hasn't got piercing bullets, so I can't shoot those turrets behind. You've actually got to get behind the ship to shoot them, which is not easy. I'll try and do it now. Basically, you got to like get up there and shoot them, which is crazy hard. That's what they look like anyway. You can change the colour of them as well. I think you can change them back to green and things like that, but now I've got to work out how the hell I put it back. How do I put it back to normal? That's the question. Do you like that? I can't remember. I think that was on, wasn't it? Oh, free plays in there. That'd be handy instead of putting credits in. Turn free play on. Right, hopefully they're back to normal. Yeah, I've got free play. Marvellous. Let's go back to let's use gain then. Quite like this guy. Like I said, I'm not particularly very good at this game, so it's because it's pretty difficult. Yeah, they're back normal. Oh, Pikeman's on. Oh, and he got it then. I like Gain's piercing shot, it's really good. Right, I'm not going to grab any more power-ups now, I think I'll skip them. Then again, maybe I'll grab another power-up. So you can hog this boss for ages. Good thing with Gain, he's got piercing shots, so he can shoot those propellers behind it. But he's got quite twitchy controls. Oh, I can't shoot any propellers. Well, the hogger didn't go down too well. See if I can do the million point score glitch. And then we'll have a go forgetting to try and do any of these special tricks. Here we go. Right. Nope. If you get 1,000,000 points while doing that, you'll actually it'll bring you back to life when you get an extra life. But it ain't easy to do. And I'm just gonna play it now. Let's do a bit of Gain. Tricky to get all them. You can do it, but it's hard to time it to get them all. Side weapon would be quite nice. Ah, there's one. Two of them. That's it. Let's see if I can get the hogging done. Oops. I want to get the one turret off him. Can hog this wall for another 40 seconds before he sods off. Ah, that was stupid. Game's hard. Tell you what I'll do. I think let's play the instead of the arcade version, let's play the premium version, which is slightly different. It is a bit easier as well. Oh, which music track do they have? Yeah, the remix tunes are not so great. He's in. Right, here we go then. Faster auto fire now as well. You can change that on the fly. There is a button, you can assign a button to do it. See if we can get a bit further this time. I won't bother trying to go for tricks and stuff. Getting quite a lot of the medals. Always find myself going for the scoring, even though I'm not trying to go for the scoring. Loads of medals underneath there. There's some more over there as well. There's loads of secret places where the medals are. Ignore that power up. And there's medals there as well. And I die. In this mode, unless you get into like a special scoring, I can't remember how you get in there now, it keeps the rank right down. My medals are still going through, mind. Nice. The medal score is quite nice. You can shoot the sides off that, and you can keep it going for the majority of the level. To do a bomb end, but he survive. You can shoot the sides of that for ages and get loads of points off it. If you don't shoot the middle. The medal score is still damn good. It was close. See, this mode is easier. The arcade was solid. Quite like playing the arcade version. Oh, I missed that medal. Damn. Oh, I need a bomb as well, actually. I was lucky. The bomb right there. Get the birds for loads of points. Pity I haven't got the bombs over. The medals are still going alright. I forgot you can drop one before they actually drop right down. Maybe out. That's not funny. Oh, I dropped another one now. Damn. I'm not going to try and go for the trick on this boss. Just going to try and kill it. Oh damn, I didn't even see that. Yeah, not gonna mess around. This mode is quite cool just for learning the game, without worrying about all the extra scoring or all the extra rank. You can bomb those tanks as well for extra points. Dun, 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 dun. Bullets are very hard to see in this game. It mixes with a lot of the debris that's coming off everything when you blow it up. Bomba! Music's quite cool. Funky. Blow them up. Blow the bridges up for loads of points. Damn, I got caught by something then. Quite a nice level this is. Getting to this level on the arcade version. Ah, it's not easy. Can blow these things up for extra points as well. What's up? Didn't pick up much of a bomb then. Concentrating here. Ah. Thought I was alright then. Obviously not. Cool. Could do with an extra life. I know that. I'm just going to try and kill this instead of messing around. Oh, you got it then. I was lucky. I got no bomb. Oh, I did. Red's good the second time. I'll change to one more game and then we'll call it a night. I'll change to Mahu Daisaku Sin. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to cut off again. So there's no other way of doing it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna cut it off and I'll go on Mahu Daisaku Sin. Be back on in a second.